Newton's Attic. I gotta say, being a meteorologist, I've taken a lot of science in my day. This place is just fascinating. Joining me now is Bill and Dawn Cloyd. You guys are the owners. You literally put me in a playhouse of physics, science, technology. Just an awesome place. What goes on here at Newton Attic?
Well, you use the right term. It's almost a playhouse because our goal is to teach kids how to play. But in order to learn how to play, they have to learn a little bit of math and a little bit of engineering so they can do some really fun hands-on things like build catapults over here. We've got battle bots going on back there. We've got students using quadcopters in the back. We've got a young man in here using a 3D printer, and it just goes on and on. So the idea is for students to be able to play, but the real objective here is for students to learn by doing hands-on activities and demonstrations and really fun things they enjoy doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're in the middle of, right now, your summer camp program. Dawn, why is it so important for, these kids to keep their brains working and having fun at the same time? Because it is summer and everyone wants to just kind of veg out on the couch.
Sure. Well, our informal tagline here at Newton's Attic is play is the ultimate learning tool. And actually, although it's a matter of keeping their brains active during the summer, this is stuff we do all year long. We have after-school programs. We actually work with a number of schools in the area all over central Kentucky and beyond. So we believe that students will learn more if they get to design and build things and then play with those things that they build. So, and we have a variety. Bill mentioned several things, but we have 28 different camps that we offer during the summer.
Wow.
And in addition to the things he mentioned, we have things like electronic circuits and chemistry and biology, all kinds of computer programming. And it's amazing what kids are capable of when you give them the opportunity to actually use tools and build. We have programming classes for kids starting at 10 years old.
Wow.
And that's hard to find anywhere else.
Now, it's just such a fascinating and unique idea. What was kind of your philosophy on starting this place and getting it going for the kids to enjoy?
Well, as a child, I grew up on a farm, and I got to do a lot of things that a lot of other kids my age wouldn't get to do. I learned how to use tools at a very early age, and I guess I was kind of a little bit more creative than most kids. But I discovered that building things and things that I got to play with was a great way to learn about physics and math. I had gone through some physics courses and math courses, and I thought I knew what I was doing, but not until I really started building things did I really understand what math and science knowledge is all about and how to apply that to the real world situations. So my goal here is to create an environment where students can actually get resources, they can get tools, they can get materials, and they can have access to mentors and the knowledge to be able to do things that they otherwise wouldn't be able to get to do. To be creative. In fact, you all have battle bots on Sunday night. Well, a lot of these kids that are right now working on these battle bots are designing theirs after ones they've seen on TV. And otherwise, I don't know that there's anywhere else they would actually get to do something like this if we didn't provide this forum. And the whole goal is to have kids be passionate about what they're doing so that they're engaged in what they're doing and they're wanting to learn so that they can do these fun projects like battle bots and catapults.
Very neat. And you guys are just so ahead of the technology curve. We're actually going to check out one of the growing technologies in the world, and that is actually 3D printing. So we're going to come in, we're going to hang out with Eli, and Eli actually started at this camp when he was 9 years old, and now you teach the 3D printing class. Tell us a little bit about 3D printing and how it's growing.
So it started out as more of an industrial thing, and it wasn't really available to the average consumer. But now you can get cheaper kits like this, and basically how it works is you take a model and load it into the program, and it generates a code that it sends out to the machine, where it basically just tells it where to squirt out the molten plastic and layers it up, kind of like a hot glue gun. So it squirts it out and layers it up.
Now, what are the kids in your class going to be learning today?
Well, they've pretty much finished building the actual printer themselves, and so now we're just on the troubleshooting phase and getting the printers to start printing.
All right, awesome. Eli, thank you so much. Now we're going to the multi-purpose room, and I got to say, guys at home, this place is just fascinating with all the stuff going on in the multi-purpose room. Today, we're going to be focusing on drones and, of course, the BattleBot Shogun. And joining us now is Keith. Keith, look at this place. What do you got going on now?
Well, today we're doing our Intro to Quadcopters class. So we have taken a piece of, quadcopters that came to us that were taken apart. We put them all together. So they've learned how to build a quadcopter, what the parts make it up, the basics of how it works, and then we learn how to fly, which is what they're doing now. And you can see all of these little constructions set around. We've built obstacles that at the end of the week They have to fly a timed obstacle course,
Okay.
and the fastest time wins.
Very neat. And it looks a little chaotic right now, but it's all supervised, right?
Yes, it's all supervised, and we're all learning. These are very durable copters, but they're not big enough to cause a lot of damage. We're all wearing our safety glasses, so.
Very important. Do you have room for me? Do you have room for me?
Absolutely. Anytime you want to come out and give it a shot, we'll put you through it.
All right, very neat. Thank you so much, Keith. We're going to go check in with Robert now, and we're going to meet Shogun. Everyone at home, meet Shogun. This is very awesome. And Robert, you actually built this when you were in high school, correct?
Yeah, so this robot here is from a BattleBot competition I did in senior year of high school. And it's got a large blade on the front used for chopping and drives around the arena and chops at the other BattleBots.
Now, has it been battle tested?
It has. It's been in several battles with other students and students in my high school.
Okay, can we get a quick demonstration on just what Shogun is capable of here? Because I'm intrigued. This thing looks built to not only take a punch on the chin, but also, you know, give one of its own.
Well, we're going to see if we can't get a fire, but I think we're running low on air pressure. So we're going to line it up here to the block and then... Cool. So if we could get a vegetable put on the board.
Okay, now I'm intrigued.
And then... Oh, we're loose now.
That's all right. I believe you. I believe it. Very cool, Robert. And now we got Addie. And Addie, you built this awesome catapult. I saw it outside. You guys have brought it inside. Tell us a little bit about this and why you built it in the first place.
Well, I built it because I was in the camp catapult class, and instead of having bungee cords like most people would, I used a skein that are on like ballistas and stuff. So it's when tight. It's when there's a rope around this arm right here, and then once I pull it down, it'll go straight back up.
Okay, and how far do you think you could launch an object?
It depends, because if I tighten it up, it'll go farther. So maybe 10 feet, 15 feet. But
Awesome. Very cool. Thank you so much, Addie. Now, Dawn, really quick, if people want to register for these classes at the end of summer, how do they do that?
Sure. We have a website, newtonsattic.org. That's NEWTONSATTIC.org. Or they can call us at 859-368-7334. We have 3 weeks of summer camps left, the week of July 27th, the week of August 3rd, and also the week of August 10th when all the private schools are still out. We have a number of wonderful programs, electronic circuits, Kerbal Space, all kinds of things. And then we will have our after-school programs announced soon. We also do field trips. We do fantastic birthday parties, too. So.
All right, Dawn, thank you so much for having me. I might be one of the people calling you to register because I've just had a blast. Thank you so much going on. And, you know, these kids, smartest kids in the room right here at Newton's Attic. We're going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
And once
pretty
again,
cool stuff.
yeah, once again, Eric gets to go out and just have a blast.
I know.
That's so cool.
I know.
You know, all those
Just a
things.
big kid.
Man.
You were saying you would enjoy a camp like that.
I would enjoy a camp
like
like
an
that,
adult one
absolutely.
for you. I think
Yay.
I'd have fun with it too. All right. Well, turning to news out of Hollywood now, an NBA